Hey everyone! Phrasal verbs are combinations of a verb plus a preposition or adverb that create a completely new meaning. For example, put means to place something, but put up with means to tolerate something annoying. Native speakers use them constantly in everyday conversations. So mastering phrasal verbs is your secret weapon to sounding more natural and fluent. Let's dive in. Let's start with phrasal verbs you'll use at work. First, take on means to accept responsibility or a new job. Example, I took on a new project last month. Next, carry out means to complete or perform a task. The team carried out the research successfully. Then, catch up means to reach the same level or pace. I need to catch up on my emails after vacation. And finally, bring up means to introduce a topic. Can we bring up the budget issue in the meeting? Single quote. Now let's look at phrasal verbs for your personal life. Get along with means to have a good relationship. I get along really well with my roommate. Fall out with is the opposite. It means to have a disagreement. My sister and I fell out over something silly last week. Then there's look after, which means to take care of someone or something. Can you look after my dog while I'm traveling? And hang out with means to spend time casually. I'm hanging out with friends this weekend. Here are some phrasal verbs you'll hear constantly in everyday situations. Wake up is to stop sleeping. I wake up at 7 every morning. Set off means to begin a journey. We're setting off for the airport at 5. Run into means to meet someone unexpectedly. Guess who I ran into at the grocery store? My old teacher. And pick up has many uses. It can mean to collect something or someone. Can you pick up milk on your way home? Single quote. Here's your challenge. Create 3 sentences using phrasal verbs from today's lesson. One about work, one about relationships, and one about daily life. Post them in the comments. Now, avoid these common mistakes. Don't separate the verb and preposition randomly. It's look after, not look for after. Second, many phrasal verbs are inseparable, meaning the object goes after the preposition. You can't say, look your friend after. It must be, look after your friend. Finally, practice with native speakers online or watch movies with subtitles to see phrasal verbs in context. That's how you'll really internalize them. Subscribe for more intermediate lessons. And I'll see you next time.